Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Charlotte Ashmon. Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything educational and inspirational. Now, in today's video, we're going to be using the Learning Hub Online to help students to prep for the upcoming ability test. I am already logged into the Learning Hub, so I'm just going to pull up the screen. And we are going to be taking a verbal reasoning quiz. Now, guys, remember that the ability test is comprised of verbal reasoning and quantitative reasoning. Also, bear in mind that you can get free access to the Learning Hub if you are in Jamaica in grades 1 to 3 island-wide, and if you are in Kingston, St. Andrew, St. Thomas, Portland, St. Mary, St. Anne, and Trelawney, and you are in grades 4, 5, or 6, you can get free access to the Learning Hub. All you need to do is just go to www.learninghub.online, and the numbers, the URL and telephone numbers, they are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. So you go to learninghub.online and simply register. All right, just click on the National Extra Lessons and Homework Program, and you can go ahead and register for the Learning Hub. All right, so I'm in the Learning Hub. Let's go. We're going to be doing a 10-question quiz ability test. All right, notice, guys, that on the Learning Hub, you have access to tons of quizzes that you can use to prep for your exam. So for quantitative reasoning, you have a lot of quizzes. If you're weak in that area, you can just come to the Learning Hub and you can just take a quiz, a quantitative reasoning quiz. We're not going to do quantitative today, and you have tons of verbal reasoning quizzes that you can do as well. I wanted to do an essential part quiz, so we're going to go here. Essential part. Now, I already took this test. I'm just going to retake it. All right, so we're doing an essential part. Now, guys, remember that with an essential part, let me just bring this up a little bit. With an essential part quiz, we're talking about something that is absolutely necessary for something to take place, or if it is an item, this is something that must be had or must be there for the item to work properly. Right? So essential part, it is a necessary component. It's an absolutely necessary component in any equation. So on screen, we have complete the following with the most applicable response. A teacher must have dash to present her lesson. Oh, and we're assuming the teacher must be a female. It could be his or her lesson. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. A teacher must have dash to present her lesson. All right, talk to me, guys. What's the best answer choice there? Students, chalkboard, chalk, laptop. What do you think a teacher must have? Best choice from there. Jordan Burrell is early, saying good morning, miss. Good morning, Jordan. All right, so Jordan is saying students. I really agree with that answer. Good morning, Latoya. I agree with students. I think students is the right response. I'm just going to click beside students. The priest cannot serve mass without deacons, holy water, congregants, the Bible. Number 2, the priest cannot serve mass without deacons, holy water, congregants, Bible. All right, what are you saying, guys? Latoya Rose is saying congregants. Again, I agree with that. So, yeah, deacons can be absent. Holy water, yeah, can be absent. Bible can be absent, but you must have some congregants in order to serve your mass. A car cannot be driven without wipers, trunk, air conditioning, steering. Now let's look at this, guys. What it is that we need in order to drive our car. A car cannot be driven without wipers, trunk, air conditioning, steering. All right, so wipers, trunk, air conditioning, steering. Latoya is saying steering. Yeah, I rather agree with that. Most persons saying steering. Sandrine is saying steering. That's Maisha. Julian is saying steering. Jordan is saying steering. Yeah, I agree with steering, guys. A car cannot be driven without a steering. How about this question, guys? A car cannot be driven in summer without. What would you put there? Would it be wipers, trunk, air conditioning, or steering? A car cannot be driven in the summer without wipers, trunk, air conditioning, steering. What's the answer for that? A car cannot be driven in the summer. I am inserting in the summer now, guys. You guys are getting it. Yes, it is still steering. No, it's not air conditioning. I'm trying to trick you guys. It's not air conditioning. Whether it's summer or winter or whatever, you need a steering to drive a car, right? But it's not air conditioning. You can always drive a car without air conditioning, right? That's not an absolute necessity, right? But you need a steering. See how many persons got it? See how many persons got it wrong? Yeah, but you need a steering to drive your car. So you can do without an air conditioning, but you need a steering. So sometimes those questions, we as educators will write those questions, and we know what we're doing. Yeah. So when you hear the word summer, you are going to start thinking, boy, it's hot, so I need air conditioning. No, whether it's summer or winter, you need a steering. The steering is the absolute necessity. Okay. Let's look at another question. And remember, guys, we're coming from the Learning Hub platform, www.learninghub.online. By now, you should know that the entire Jamaica can get free access to the Learning Hub website. All you have to do is to go to www.learninghub.online and just click the free homework, a national homework and extra lessons program button. It's on the homepage of the Learning Hub, and just register. If you're in grades 1 to 3 island-wide, you can register for the Learning Hub. If you're in grades 4, 5, or 6, and you are in Kingston, St. Andrew, St. Thomas, St. Mary, Portland, St. Thomas, let's go again. Kingston, St. Andrew, St. Thomas, St. Mary, Portland, St. Anne, Trelawney, those 7 parishes, you can get access to the Learning Hub, grades 4, 5, or 6. Kingston, St. Andrew, St. Thomas, St. Mary, Portland, St. Anne, Trelawney. I hope I didn't duplicate any. Yeah, those 7 parishes, you can get free access to Learning Hub, grades 4, 5, and 6. Right? If you are in grades 1 to 3 island-wide, just go to the Learning Hub. You can get free access to the Learning Hub. Just click the National Extra Lessons and Homework Program. All right? You get access to the content, and you also get access to live teachers. So this morning, we're coming from the Learning Hub. And as you can see, in addition to the live Zoom sessions, you can use the Learning Hub to prep for your exams in all the subject areas. Let's just answer the question. So the priest cannot serve mass without the congregants. A car cannot be driven without the steering. All right, we're at question number 4. A movie must have. What is it that a movie must have? Is it theater? Is it actors? Plot? Moving images? A movie must have theater, actors. Latoya is saying actors. Plot, moving images. Yes, the answer is moving images. A movie must have moving images. All right. So you don't necessarily need a theater. You don't have to have actors, but you must have moving images. All right. You don't necessarily need your plot, but you need moving images to make a movie. All right. Let's look at another one. All girls must have. All girls must have sisters. All girls must have sisters, uncles, mothers, brothers. What is it that all girls must have? So Maisha is saying mothers. Charmaine Johnson is saying mothers. Latoya Rose is saying mothers. Jillian Keisha Walker Gunnings is saying mothers put me up. I just love when you guys say put me up. Jordan Burrell is saying mothers put me up, miss. Ariel is saying everyone needs a mother. So the answer is mothers. Kay Spence is saying mothers. Jordan, mothers put me up. Jordan, I'm put you up already, you know. All right, I'm putting you up again. All right, so yes, the answer to that particular question, all girls must have mothers. That is correct. Notes cannot be written. Here's an interesting one. Notes cannot be written without words, a teacher, desks, pens. What's the answer there, guys? Notes cannot be written without. What is it that we really need to write notes? All right, Charmaine is saying words. Latoya Rose is saying words. Sandrine Austin is saying words. Guys, can you do me a favor? I want you to tell your friends that we come on every morning at 6 o'clock. Guys, you need to just tell your friends that, hey, Dr. Ashman is going to come on between 6 o'clock and 6:45 in the morning. So they need to jump onto our YouTube channel, Pep Talk with Dr. Charlotte Ashman, or on our Facebook page, Learning Hub JA, or our PEP page on Facebook, so they can join us and participate. And guys, remember to go and subscribe to the channel, Pep Talk with Dr. Charlotte Ashman. All right, so Jillian is saying pens. But Jillian, think about this. If I'm writing some notes on my computer, do I really need a pen? Or if I'm writing some notes on my phone, do I really need a pen? Or if I'm writing some notes on the chalkboard or on the whiteboard, do I need a pen? All right. All right. So Ariel is saying notes are made up of words. Jordan is saying words. Case Spence, words. Quasi, words. Yeah, that's it. You need words to write your notes. That's a necessary component. So yeah, sometimes you use a pen, sometimes you use a pencil, sometimes you use your fingers. Sometimes you sit around a desk. Right now, I'm not sitting around any desk, so you don't need a desk. You don't need a teacher to write notes, right? But what you absolutely need, guys, would be words. The next question says, mechanics cannot fix machinery without. Mechanics cannot fix machinery without. Oh, I think I know what's happening, you know, guys. I think my time is up, so I can't answer any more questions. All right, but that's fine. We can still go through. Mechanics cannot fix machinery without. Let me just take off this person. All right, so Charmaine Johnson is saying tools. Yeah, tools looks correct. Because you don't necessarily need parts. Maybe you don't need a new part. A mechanic doesn't necessarily need a supervisor. They don't have to have uniforms, right? But they must have tools in order to fix your machinery. Okay. Here's another good one. Farmers cannot grow crops without seeds, water, pesticide, fertilizer. Now, guys, I want you to choose the best answer here. Farmers cannot grow crops without what? All right, let me put you guys up for the previous questions. Let me give you some visibility. A lot of persons answered. Mechanics cannot fix machinery without. Charmaine is saying tools. Ariel is saying tools. Latoya is saying tools. Quasi is saying tools. K Spence is saying parts. Now, K Spence, sometimes it's not a part that you need to get, but you really need tools to fix the machinery. So tools right there, tools right there, tools that's necessary. All right, so I put up everybody that's answered. All right, let's look at the next one. Farmers cannot grow crops without seeds, water, pesticide, fertilizer. What's the answer here? Sandrine is saying seeds, that's Malaysia. Ariel Atkins is saying seeds. Charmaine Johnson is saying seeds. Julianne is saying seeds. Kay Spence, seeds. Jordan is saying seeds. Jordan saying seeds, Quasi saying seeds, Latoya saying seeds. All right. Farmers cannot grow crops without seeds. No, guys, nope. Do you know that there are some crops that you don't need seeds to grow? Right? You know that, guys. There are some produce that you don't need seeds. For example, your sugar cane, you just cut it off and you plant back the top. Your bananas, you're going to plant the suckers. There are some crops that seeds are not necessary. All right. So think again, guys. Think again, it's not seeds. And you see how many persons said seeds? It's not seeds. So farmers can grow some crops without seeds. All right. Now, somebody's saying fertilizer. Think about this, guys. Nope. Because the farmers that do organic farming, they don't use fertilizers. And I think you did that in grade 5. Organic farming does not use fertilizers. So yeah, farmers can grow crops without fertilizer. You don't have to have fertilizer. All right. Let's see. All right, let's see some other answers. So you don't have to have seeds, you don't have to have fertilizer, you don't have to have pesticides. The organic farming farmers, they don't use fertilizers and pesticides. They use natural stuff. So they might use some chicken manure or horse manure, and they may use just natural things, to combat pesticides, garlic, and they have their things that they use, but you don't need pesticides everybody don't need pesticides, right? Nor fertilizer, nor seeds, because there are some crops, like I stated before, that you don't require seeds. All right, but the answer clearly, guys, the best answer here, we're looking at water. That's it, water. Miss put me up. All right. Falcons cannot fly without. Falcons cannot fly without. And we have, for the answer choices, we have wings, beaks, prey, talons. What is it that a falcon needs to fly? Wings, beaks, prey, talons. What's the answer, guys? Wings, beak, prey, talons. Yep, everybody get this one. Wings, 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 wings. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, the final question for the morning. Complete the following with the most applicable response. Every teacher has, and I think it's the same question. We've seen it expressed in another way. Every teacher has. Everybody should get this right. Every teacher has. All right, I see some person still answering yeah, Charmaine is answering this question. Students. Yes, guys, that's the answer. Every teacher has students, students, that's the answer. Quasi saying students, yeah, students. Good job, guys. That's it for today. Guys, I want to show you how you can go ahead and register for the free access to the Learning Hub. So just bear with me. I'm going to log out and I'm going to show you how you can register for free on the learninghub.online website. Now, guys, you'll notice that my time expired. So, I wasn't able to keep answering the questions. You have 10 minutes to do 10 questions. All right, guys, this is the Learning Hub homepage. This is our homepage. And you'll notice that on the homepage, you have two buttons, one button here, another button right here. Guys, if you want to register for the free National Homework and Extra Lessons program, this is where you get free access to the Learning Hub. You get access to all our content in addition to live teaching in the evenings at 5 o'clock to 6:30 for grades 4 to 6 students and 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock for grades 1 to 3 students. You can just click on this link and it says, welcome to the Learning Hub's free National Extra Lessons and Homework program. This program is free of charge for students in Jamaica, and it asks you which grade you're in, and you just select your grade. So let's say that you're in grade 6, and you press continue. It asks you to enter your first name. I'm just going to type Shalette. That is my first name. Continue. Ask for your last name. My last name is Ashman. And I'm just going to press continue. It asks for my parish. I'm going to select Kingston. I'm going to select St. Andrew. And I click continue. And it asks you to select your school. I'm going to select, I went to Constant Spring. That's my old school. And I click continue. Ask for my email address. And I'm going to just select Shalette. I'm going to select Shala at Caribbean Exams, CaribbeanExams.org. That's my email address. Continue. And it asks for my phone number. The whole Jamaica knows my phone number. 876-351-7777. 47's lucky number. Click finish. All right, guys, it is that simple to sign up for the Learning Hub National Extra Lessons and Homework Program. And as you sign up, guys, you'll get your username. See my username, guys, sashman21, and this is my password. I could simply click here to sign into the Learning Hub. All right. So, guys, I want you to go ahead and I want you to register for the free National Homework and Extra Lessons program. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I do look forward to seeing you again in another video. Have a productive day, guys. Goodbye.